This is Treehouse Sanctum, and you're listening to Literati Records Podcast.
Where do we go from here? Your soulful eyes don't appear quite sincere as the morning light breaks through, illuminating the room in shades of blue. And where are the promises you keep? Hung in the air, your words seem incomplete. The honesty I seek that has always kept me closely bound to you. Are there days beyond this scene when this choice will be redeemed for the two of us? Drink your coffee with a slight taste of fear. Oh, what I just might do. The plans you made will have to start anew. Uncertainty now fills the space, tainting our song with inexplicable disgrace. I didn't want this for you. Deep down I know you feel the same way too. Ah, but what you did the other night cut to the core. Do we say goodbye?
Welcome to episode 149 of the Literati Records Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with us, supporting independent music. We got a sweet show lined up for you today as we hear from Treehouse Sanctum. They'll get us up to speed on their new full-length album, Shake the Shadow, and drop the details on their album release show coming up this Saturday night, March 15th, at the Marquee Theater. I know this album has been a labor of love for a few years now, and the band is very excited to have it completed and eager to share it with you all. We have a few tracks from Shake the Shadow coming up today, but for now, let's knock out the announcements. Lots of stuff to go over today, starting with welcoming Module Overload Recording Studio to the show as a sponsor. Owner and audio engineer Jamie Hillier has been helping bands meet their recording needs for years and continues to turn out great sounding albums, singles, and demos from his Aurora location near 6th and 225. Heck, you might even call him a wizard the way he turns air into rock. We're excited to let you know that over the next few weeks and months we'll be bringing on more sponsors. I'm also accepting email submissions for 1, possibly 2 interns. As some of you have probably noticed, I've been a little off my normal schedule since early 2014, and especially since I lost that week to bronchitis. One of the reasons is that the scope of Literati Records has really grown over the last 4 months, and now includes our label operations, our internet radio station, and more involvement in putting on some live events, in addition to our podcast episodes. For the first year of our existence, I was able to function as a one-man show, taking on whatever was needed at the time. But I've come to the realization that if I want to continue to meet my goals for Literati, I will need to bring others into the fold to assist with some of the day-to-day operations. So, if you are passionate about music, have 5 to 10 hours per week to dedicate towards assisting with all things Literati, I'd love to hear from you. I can't go into all of the details and requirements here as it would just take too long, but email literati@literatirecords.com with intern in the subject line, and I will get back to you. One last thing to cover before I bring on Treehouse Sanctum. Our boys in And the Black Feathers will be rocking Lost Lake Friday night, March 14th. Come on down and hear some of the new material that will be on their upcoming album due out in May. So far, things have been going quite well, and I'm very pleased with how this album is coming together. All of the music on today's episode is from the upcoming Treehouse Sanctum album, Shake the Shadow, and you can find a complete track listing in the show notes on our website at www.literatirecords.com. Now, without further delay, I bring you Treehouse Sanctum. We're down here at the Toad Tavern with Treehouse Sanctum. I got Sam and Daniel with us here. Well, you guys had a great set earlier, man. How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, it was fun. That was fun. It's a great crowd here tonight. So
yeah, it is happening. You might hear some bands in the background warming up.
Yeah, the Dead End Drivers are teeing up right now.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
They rock.
Well, congrats on your brand new full-length album, man. Shake the Shadow. It is absolutely fantastic. I've been listening to it all day today at work. Made my day so much better. It's been a long journey to get to this point, I know. How does this moment feel for you guys? I mean, it's got to be exciting.
Oh, yeah. It's been 3 years in the works.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I mean, it's like dream come true, bucket list stuff. You know, we just put so much into it, and now it's finally a real actual thing we can hold in our hands. I'm so excited.
I mean, it's fantastic, too. Has it been worth the wait?
Yeah, we really took our time. I mean, there was that need, that desire to get all those songs we had written out and get them recorded. And we just started taking them one at a time, working them through, getting them to the point we wanted them, sealing that off and moving on to the next one. And pretty soon we had a full 12-song LP, and yeah, we're pretty pumped. I mean, it was tough because we had to cut a few songs off, and it's always like, which songs don't make it on? But I guess it gives you a reason to keep playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Push forward for the next one.
Right.
Oh yeah, we have the next one already written practically.
Well, so far the early reviews and comments about the new record have been very positive. What has that kind of validation meant to you guys as artists?
I mean, we're just happy that people like it. I mean, if it brings a smile to the listener's face, that's all we care about, really. Yeah.
I think she and I both kind of came out of a divorce when we started this band, and we were both going through kind of a dark place, and we met as friends and found a common ground in music. And if nothing else, I hope the album's kind of a hopeful, even though a lot of the songs are very dealing with hard subjects. I hope it's a hopeful album that people can relate to.
Yeah, it was very healing for us. I mean, it was a lot of life and pain that went into it, but it was showing the growth and the beauty that came out of that. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Well, let's talk about the music on Shake the Shadow. You guys are so masterful at catching just the right vibe or feel for each track. And you seem to shift effortlessly between various song styles, even within a single song, as you guys do on Almost So Close. How did you get so dang good at everything?
Thanks, man. That was actually the first song. That was the first song we ever wrote together.
It was.
She had a lyrics list and didn't have any music to it, so I put music to it, and that was really the first time we came together. We're like, we'd played like some covers just in the house, just hanging out and stuff with friends, and we were like, hey, let's try and put some stuff to this music. And Almost So Close in particular was that first one. So.
Yeah. I mean, we have different influences, like the jazz and the Americana and the folk, but somehow there's like the common elements of our voices and the harmony and the acoustic guitar that kind of take those different vibes and kind of tie it together through the different songs. So they all have different influences, but there's a common theme through all of them.
We love to find like a nice pause, something that draws out kind of like something dramatic, and then come back to a good groove. Yeah, so that's what we really try and like find, and also try and make each song unique. I think what we've tried to do is make each song be a repeat or sound like the last song you heard.
You guys do that very well.
It's a very raw, kind of emotional thing to put all of your stuff like that out, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of liberating, so.
Very. Well, you guys also do a great job of capturing your spiritual sides in a way that comes off very relatable for others, I think. Yet it's obviously pretty personal to you guys. Is that something you guys are conscious of, or just kind of how it comes out?
I mean, I think it's who we are, so it just kind of comes out in the music naturally. But we're not, beat people over the head with religious stuff. We just, it's like this is how I feel about this, and this is coming out in the song, and
It comes off very relatable.
Yeah, I think everybody can relate to that. Everybody has these thoughts, even if they don't say it out loud, or
Yeah. I think the common faith the whole band kind of shares is kind of something that's helped us kind of find a commonality amongst ourselves, just as people.
Right.
And the music's secondary, and sometimes it really comes across as something, like you said, is relatable, hopefully. And I think that's all we want out of it.
Uplifting as well. I mean, a lot of the songs are very uplifting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
She's great at that, too.
Well, I also have to tell you that I have a new Treehouse Sanctum favorite. Kind of bumping Paramore from that top spot. The Wake. What a great track. And again, another vocal wrinkle that I hadn't heard from you guys.
We don't play it live very much.
Yeah.
It doesn't translate as well. Yeah, they are rocking here.
Exactly.
Come down to the Toad.
Well, that track, The Wake comes on. I mean, it's got a very My Morning Jacket kind of feel.
Oh,
That higher falsetto voice and the kind of ambient undercurrent there, just incredible. Is there an inspiration or story behind that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
The title like The Wake, probably something.
Yeah, there was.
It was. I was sitting in my house one night, just kind of by myself, and kind of in a reflective mood as far as thinking about two people in particular who had passed that were family members, and just kind of came from that. And you'll be one of the only people to know this, and whoever's listening to this, but there actually are no words in the song. It's kind of a mournful kind of cry, and hence the name.
Vocalization.
Or vocalization of like emotion, if you will.
Yes.
It's very cool. It's very cool. It's got that whole Jim James, like you said, no actual words. You just sort of hear a melody there.
Yeah, and we have a couple words that we throw in that we repeat when we play it. And stuff,
but it's more of a feeling song. It's just about the feeling, not necessarily about any one.
And when we do it live, this girl plays the bass, which is awesome.
It's my one bass drum.
Well, you guys have an album release show coming up.
Yeah.
Do you want to give our listeners all the details on that?
Sure. It is at the Marquee Theater on March 15th. The doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Everybody is welcome. Please come down. Bring your friends. Bring everybody you know. We'll have free CDs. We will have T-shirts. And it's a benefit for the Denver Rescue Mission, which is an awesome cause. So it's a win-win. So come on out.
If you guys like horns, there are 2 awesome new bands that are coming on the scene called Gora Gora Orchestra out of Boulder, and the Burros, who just won the Rocky Mountain Battle of the Bands. They are awesome. They are great bands joining us. It's going to be loud. It's going to be fun.
And the Marquee's a great place to see a show, too.
On
That'll be
St.
awesome
Patrick's weekend,
Yeah,
too.
St. Patrick's weekend. It's going to be a party.
The 15th. Come on down.
Well, what track from the Shake the Shadow album should we close this
I love Grace, Colorado. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, Grace is a good one. It talks about essentially the trying to get back in the dating scene once you've been in a long-term relationship, and it's a painful experience. I think maybe a lot of people have been through.
Well, we featured that one on our local Mix Monday show, and that is an awesome track.
Oh,
man.
thanks,
So,
man.
Thanks.
Grace, Colorado, we'll be firing it up next.
Or since you like the Wake, let's do the Wake. I want to finish with
The
the Wake.
Wake?
Let's do that if it
Hell, let's
translates.
do it both.
Oh,
Let's do
yay.
it both. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming down and meeting with us.
Marcus,
I
great
guess you were
beer.
already here. Well, thank
We
you
would have
so
come
much.
anyway.
And hey, all you bands, come check out Literati Records. They are the coolest people in town.
Yeah.
For
Thank
sure.
you so much. Looking forward to the new release, man. I'm fortunate I've had a pre-release copy to listen to. Awesome set tonight. Have a great release show.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Whoa, a smile I didn't know, and her the grace that I let go, to sing myself a different tune, something new. How it hurt in her, wish I didn't do.
Everybody wants to find somebody, make her feel like they're the only one. Why do I feel like I'm the only body, a broken heart when it's said and done?
Is she the Grace of Colorado? And me, the boy, can't shake the shadow. Late night talks, pacing the blue room. Oh, she's funny too. Held on time, didn't make it through.
Everybody wants to find somebody, make her feel like they're the only one. Why do I feel like I'm the only body, a broken heart when it's said and done? Everybody wants to ride the lightning in the west when it's just begun. Then slid the sweet abandon. Am I just another?
And I fall away. I don't know which way to go. Still I fall all the way.
And I'm left here all alone.
And I think sometimes, oh, I want it flow.
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me? I don't know. Out Marine, view and all. She did help me grow. Older now and wiser too, at least I think so. Every now and then I still think of you. heard the grace I let go,
and I fall away.
I heard the grace I let go,
And I fall away.
I heard the grace I let go,
And I fall away.
I heard the grace I let go. And I'm coming back to you. Make me want to hold a call, so I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's a fear on the line. I make it roll on in my mind on Friday time. And I can't believe I saw the side of you. It's out to time. Before you go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Before you go.
my head.